Smokemon, here he's gonna catch 'em all. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Fire and thunder in every fierce fight. With courage we burn through the endless night. From forest to mountain through the waterfall. Smokemon ready to answer the call. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Fire and thunder in every fierce fight. With courage we burn through the endless night. From forest to mountain through the waterfall. Smokemon ready to answer the call. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Teams growing strong with each step I take. Friendship in every pact we make. Together we'll rise, yeah, we'll stand tall. This is our world, we'll protect it all. Legendary shadows in the dark they sleep. But the bond we share is forever deep. Every victory and every close brawl. Smokemon heartbeats to catch 'em all. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Yeah, gonna catch 'em all. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all.
Grass Gang?
Woke up this morning in a vibrant land. Pokeball in my hand, yeah, I've got a plan. Tall grass whispers in the wild Pokemon call. Smoke.
We are live. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing on a Sunday, chat? Oh, I don't have my face cam on. 1 second. There we go. How's everybody doing today on a Sunday? Face cam's working. Live stream on. Sunday deals ready to go. And now here we am. Now that I had my fun with my Professor Birch. What do I look like? Looks like we are all set to go here. Welcome in, everybody. Chris, how we doing? I saw your Zygarde. Gangsta number 2 in the chat, but all I saw was Gangsta in this early chat. Who the hell is number 1? Gengar, welcome in. Jay's Mix, GG Crew. Gangsta Gengar, Grass Gang, GG Crew, Sorbies, welcome in. Dan Armin, what's good? Steve Yer, Alex MC. Gangsta getting the Sunday started early today. That's what I'm saying, Chris. The guy looks just like me, dude. I look just like him. Mary Bear, what's up? Welcome in. Yo, Chris, I saw the Zygarde. That was awesome, dude. Was Mary and Chris both live yesterday at some point? And I missed them both somehow? How was your live stream, Mary? You guys battling or were you ripping? I know Chris was ripping. We got this card right here. Out at the end. User just needs the Esper. That's fine. Dude, you're like the third person to tell me that since Friday. That seems to be everybody's chase. You're not talking about this, Chris, right? How'd it go, Mary? Polls wise. You're not talking about this, Meowth, too. As if you are, you're some kind of witch, dude. I think you're going to that Hogwarts or something over there. That would make no sense at all if you're talking about this, Meowth. No, you didn't. I don't get it. How do you do it, Chris? It's Hogwarts, isn't it? There's no way you pulled pretty much the 2 rarest cards in the set. You don't really count the gold card. Maxwell, what's up? These people are sick? Who's sick? Yeah, apparently, Mary, you ain't lying. What the hell? I thought I was just supposed to go look at the Zygarde. I didn't think it was going to get any better than that. Couldn't be from the same ETB, right? Chris P, welcome in. Why no Persian, though? Good point. Why couldn't we could have used one more SIR? There's only like 4 of them. We could have used one more. I don't know if anything's getting better than that Persian from Shrouded Fables, though. People who like that Meowth card. What? Maxwell, what are you talking about on a Sunday, dude? What is wrong with this Meowth card? I'd say nothing. And I also don't know if it's got much competition in this set anyway, but... maybe Starmie. The Starmie is pretty cool. And now that I've just found out, apparently the Clefable and Clefairy connect up and down, which is just sick. I'm also now realizing there's a Clefable on the bottom of the Mega Clefable. And Clefairy is pointing up to it, and then the sky is kind of the same on the bottom. There's Clefable down there. It's pretty sick. Chris, that doesn't even... you don't have anything else to do. I mean, you might as well master set it at that point. Gold Zygarde is going to be the hardest thing now. Yeah, Mary, I didn't want the Clefable, but now that I realize these connect, I would not mind having both of them. That looks pretty cool together. I would like to see that. Clefairy, we pulled a bunch of Nile Zero. I think the best thing we pulled on Friday was probably the Chubby Rowlet. Yeah, nothing wrong with that one either. I don't know, dude. Small set, features weird Pokemon. I'll give you that, but I don't know. I don't know how anybody could say this is a bad set. I will definitely say it is not the best, and it is probably the worst Mega one so far, but I don't think it's that bad. Apparently, the pull rates aren't too bad either. I was watching Danny's video. I wrote down a couple of his notes. Sorry about the rip night. Fell asleep. Looked back to the live. Realized you were calling me for many times. It's all good, Chris. Not a problem. I think you showed up anyway, though, right? I think you woke up at some point and we ripped for you. Foul Glizzy trying to master Phantasmal. I mean, TCG Player or eBay. That's normally where I buy them. I don't know. Honestly, like, in-person card shows are probably the best place to be buying singles. You save on shipping, and you could probably trade for under whatever they're trying to sell them for. But TCG Player or eBay is what I use. I don't know that there's any one that's any better than the others. Oh, Chris, I believe you. Would you send me a picture? Shit, dude. That's crazy, bro. That is so cool. Honestly, that Zygarde's not bad either. Zygarde's kind of growing on me. Three Clefairies and 3 ETVs, Mary? No way. It's not a bad problem to have, I guess. It seems to be the best IR in the set. Far and above the best IR in the set. Oh my god, is the second best IR, second most expensive IR in the set the Rowlet? SIR is up top. Ultra rares, ultra rare, double rare, ultra rare. Rowlet is the second most expensive. Chris, yeah, but like I haven't actually I haven't reworked my shop yet and stuff. But yeah, every Friday we do the rips. But I go live Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So anytime we can open packs, it's just those Friday bundles and stuff that are specifically for Friday. But the shop is currently under construction. I wouldn't get anything yet. I gotta fix it up. You're in the Philippines. Little vacation in the Philippines or something? Rafa, what's up? Robin, welcome in. I see that, Chris. This is pretty nuts here. This, So all the IRs are pretty much less than $5. Also, I think Cap pulled this, and Dan the Man was looking for that, so I think Cap's roommate got the Esper. A lot of people liking this Esper. I don't mind it. Pro Pass, I think, is the cheapest IR, and Clefairy is the most expensive one right now. Chris, I don't ship to the Philippines. Professional drift driver, that is awesome. I don't know, did you put in an address for your cards? I definitely do not ship international or to the Philippines. I don't know how that would happen, but hopefully we're okay. I'm assuming you have some kind of US. Okay, got you. Bet. All right. Awesome, dude. Got a fucking direct supply of Lumpia and Jollibee, I imagine. Nothing wrong with that. Chris, I forgot about that too, dude. You're just cheating now, bro. There ain't nothing left for you in this set. I guess some gold. And the gold card's only $180. Am I crazy? Is that... Doesn't seem like a lot at all. I don't know where the mega... I almost want to go check the mega gold cards from Mega Evolution now, because I thought those were pretty crazy in price, but that could have all changed too. $185 for the most expensive card in the set seems a little nuts. Alright, I guess not. I mean, if Lucario is not even 300 and Gardevoir is any barely 200, okay, I guess not. I don't know what to make of these singles here. I mean, I'd assume they're going to keep going down. I don't really know why they would go up right now. From everything I've heard, it seems like everybody can still find this stuff in store. I don't know if anybody's store really got bought out of Perfect Order. How? I could do that. I wonder if any of these have a graph yet, but... No, yeah, I guess not. Not gonna lie, I'm very surprised at this Meowth card. But now I did hear, shout out to Danny Phantom, the only person I can find information on the pull rates. Apparently the IR is about 1 in 8, which I think is standard for Mega. I don't remember Scarlet and Violet, but pretty standard for Mega. And the SIR might be 1 in 68 from his 1,000 pack sample that he got. Which is... I don't know how to break this down, but it's normally about 1 in 80, I think. So 1 in 68, I guess, isn't bad. The pull rates are definitely not bad on this set, and it's a small set. So I think the odds of you getting a pull are pretty good. And apparently, like, an EX or better is like 1 in 3 or something. Dragonite V Altart on eBay. The Evolving Skies one where he's flying on his back. Love that card, dude. I don't know, dude. We might end up seeing the gold card being $120 and everything else being under $100. I don't even know about Clefairy right now. And then the Pokepads at 23. This one I don't know either. I don't know if this will drop. I don't know how many people are going to want to pay this much more money just to have the Flarts in their deck. Maybe. I don't know if this... Is this good? Heal 150 damage from one of your Psychic Pokemon? I don't even know if that's too good, right? Now you need the Gengar from what? Fusion Strike? Ostrich Eye is bigger than its brain. Yoda smoking a gang. What is up, Puck? Chris has been telling me all this heat he's been pulling, dude. I think Puck was there for it. Yeah, I bet, gangsta. I mean, now I would assume, though, because now it's in this set and Ascended. The price on the normal one's probably got to drop. Actually, I wonder where that's at. Okay, yeah, see, now it's at 67 cents, and I would think the Ascended one's the same. I don't know how much it really matters, but it was a $10 card. If it dropped down to under $1, that would be pretty crazy. Wasn't this working? Pokepad. Okay. Well, there's only 600 something cards in this set. Shouldn't take us too long. Oh, wait. How's the alphabet work again, chat? OP. Here we go. Oh, that's a little strange. How's the Poke? Oh, this one's the reverse holo. For some reason, the one from Ascended is still $1 more, being the same exact card, but definitely fell off. No longer a $10 card at all. What's up, Eric? Welcome in. Robin, you were ripping Perfect Order? How'd it go? Seems like a good one to open up. And the sealed Perfect Order here. Chris, you did something, dude. A little Avada Kedavra or something over there, bro. Pulling the two best cards in the set in the same damn live is crazy. And the Meowth. So Booster Box 211 ETB. How the hell is the ETB still $80? Dude, on Friday, PokeShopBST was selling the booster boxes for $180 and the ETBs for $60. We will obviously go over there very quickly to see if that's still there. I would doubt it. But they were pretty much MSRP on that stuff. 180 booster box and 60 ETB is just nuts. 3-pack Chikorita, which shout out to this Chikorita. That card is so cool. 3-packs are always about $25. I guess it's a little bit less, but this Chikorita should be a little bit of something. It's probably the best one I've seen. $7 packs right now. It's actually a little surprised it's not under $7, but maybe that'll change by this week. Portable battery jump starters from Costco are amazing. Not sponsored. Nice, Mark. Pokemon shops out. Yeah, dude, I would imagine so. That was on Friday that they did that, so. Actually, that was after my deals video. I shouted out my deals video, and then when I went live, somebody told me they dropped their prices. So there's probably a lot of people watching that deals video and then just got $20 less on their prices, which was even crazier. No, Mo, I didn't at all. I heard you got all 3 of them, but no. Everybody was at GameStop. The whole Scalper squad was there. Everybody was at GameStop for these Gengars. And like 20% of the GameStops by me got them. Most of them didn't. Paladin Cards has booster bundles for $35. Yeah, Chris, we'll go over there next. I don't mind at all. But yeah, it's probably, if the thing's $35 and then you don't get free shipping, it's probably going to be $45 at checkout or something. But we'll go there. $35 does seem pretty good. Market price right now is $44. I think most people are at $40, though. I'd be surprised if there's actually a lot of people selling them at $45. And I haven't seen any of this Perfect Order stuff. None of these. Has anybody seen these? This one's a Cinderace, this one's Clawlitzer, this one's Steelix, and this one's Meganium. I have not seen any of those in the wild. I don't even know if I saw the Makuita, but that one's still $10 too. Honestly, dude, not a bad promo card there, whatever you call this thing. I don't know if they're really promo cards anymore, but I don't know if this is exclusive to this. I feel like I've never seen this card before, and I kind of like it. A little chubby Makuita with a selfie. I don't mind it. Also, Pokemon Center ETB is only $135 right now. Yeah, Mo, I think that happened, honestly, because one of the GameStops by me had like 12, and it's like a mall. For them to have 12 is pretty crazy. A lot of people were saying something might have happened. But yeah, dude, at $80 a card, I wouldn't be surprised. Gold Mega. You got the Gold Mega Dragonite, Robin? No way. Robin has been on the only streak. The only SIR on Friday that we pulled was for you, too. Robin's been killing it last couple weeks. Scared to rip Ascended? Feel like it's going to go up? Yeah. They gave me the option of the quality yesterday at Target, but it was almost $10. What does that mean, Rob? It dropped $5 since yesterday. But that's all the perfect order stuff. I mean, no card is over $200. Packs are about $7. Booster box is an incredible under $6 a pack, even on the market price. Where'd we get your SIR from, Robin? What set was that? Forgot what we got it. Maybe Stellar or something, right? Might have been Lacey. Yeah, I mean, Ascended's pretty fun, too. I would definitely not recommend master setting it. It is V8 fruit juice with pomegranate juice in it. Nice little fruity cocktail. Some antioxidants going. Clawlitzer? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the price on these will probably drop. I mean, this is actually normally where I'd expect them to be at. Just because I guess they're hard to find. I don't even know, I guess, Target's where you find them. And I don't know how we feel. How do we feel about this Pokemon Center ETB? 135 right now? That's crazy. Yeah, it's like 600 something cards, dude. Would be nuts. And the top end of that's like $2,000 just to get like the top 3-4 cards. Just the Pikachus, the Gold Guard, and the Gengards got to be 2K at least. A lot of cards and a lot of money. Don't know if this perfect order ETB is something. Everybody likes that Tyrant, dude. I haven't heard anybody complain about it yet. I don't think it's a bad card either. Just not a Tyrant fan, but yeah, everybody likes that promo. I mean, I guess this one you get 2 of them with the ETB stamped. This is going to be hard to tell where it should be at, too. I mean, none of this was actually, I guess, accurate. 136. I don't know. That's got to be one of the cheapest Pokemon Center ETBs right now at 136. I mean, the same thing did just happen with Ascended and pretty much all of them. Once the set released, Ascended Pokemon Center ETBs were down to like 220 for about a week or two. Now they're back up to 300, 400, whatever it is. Robin, I don't know if it's a bad time. I mean, maybe we could give it a couple more days to see if it goes to like 120, but I don't know. I think we probably got at least a week. If this thing does go back up in price, we probably still have a week before we have to buy it, but not opposed to it either. The ETB also just looks sick. It's very nice ETB. They know what they're doing, Mark. Perfect order booster box and 2 PC ETBs for $360. I mean, it's $200 right here. Yeah, I would think so, Mo. I'm pretty sure you just paid the price of 1 booster box and 1 PC ETB, so yeah, probably not bad. Oh yeah, Puck, it's not there yet. It's coming on Monday. Johnny Rocket, what's up, dude? I got the booster box if you didn't see your DMs. Booster box arrived very safely, dude. Proper packaged and everything. Very professional. But that's everything perfect order, gang. I mean, that's really about all we got here. I think we could start this live stream. Hit that thumbs up, please, if you haven't. I see we got 42 people watching. Hopefully we have 42 likes. Hopefully we have 16 likes, gang. Hit that thumbs up on a Sunday. What are we doing over here? Hit the thumbs up, please. Had a couple shout outs to make. Of course, ShinyPacks.us, our sponsor today. Thank you to Shiny Packs for sponsoring our deals video. We'll start there in a little bit. Cal and Wayne, specifically Cal, but Wayne, of course, as well, with the donating bundles to the chat on Friday. That was pretty crazy. donated like 20 English packs to give away. Thank you, Santa Cal and Ghost Wayne. Dan and Ved gave some Japanese packs away. We did a little Nile Zero pack battling. Thank you to Dan and Ved. A lot of packs got ripped on Friday. On the shout-out timer today, I got Matt Gooch. I did not realize Matt Gooch had a YouTube channel or he was cross-country clashing. I don't know if this is the first time he's clashed or if I've missed some other clashes, but Matt Gooch on the shout-out timer today. If we can click it and sub up, would be appreciated. Scored a perfect order ETB at the vending machine for 50 bucks. Nothing wrong with that, Dan. Let's go. Johnny, very safe, dude. I appreciate it. Boy, Izzy's what? Yo, Mo, that was pretty tough, dude. The one thing I was hoping is that he wouldn't get it knocked out. He didn't look too bad up until that point, but yeah, I don't know if he'll be a champion ever again. That was pretty rough. Sorbies, I don't know. From what I hear, vending machines are horrible. It seems like 80% of the people just go there to waste time. Seems very rare that anybody actually scores on a vending machine. See, there we go. Sorby's right there. Mark said, tried to hit up my vending machine 5 minutes after the store opened, and there were 2 people camping already. That's more the experience at a vending machine. Odds of you walking in there and getting product are slim to none. From what I've heard. I've never been, but... And dude, I can't recommend going to Best Buy enough on a release day. At least if you got a decent Best Buy. I don't know. Some Best Buys, I guess, aren't the best, but... Best Buy just seems to be the place to go if you want to lock something in for sure. Best Buy still has stuff? I didn't even think about going back. I bet you my Best Buy still has sleeve packs too. I didn't even think about that. Every viral fight I've seen is people at a vending machine. Yeah, Mo, recently? Them or Target, right? It's always there or Target. I don't know why. Very rare that you see a Best Buy one. Walmart too, you'll see every now and then. But it always seems like Target specifically. And I guess all the wholesale stores, now that they start doing limits, I haven't seen a wholesale fight like a Costco Sam's Club. Charizard mini portfolio. That's a little shocking. A Phantasmal pack for MSRP. I think a lot of people just aren't going out, and scalpers aren't going out at all. So if anything, if there was any extra product like Phantasmal stuff, if nobody was out buying it. Yeah, Puck, I think that's a good thing. Yeah. I've heard that too. All right. We did the shout-outs. Matt Gooch did, one more time, Matt Gooch on the shout-out timer. Membership sitting at 888, gang. For anybody who doesn't know, we are trying to get to 1,000 members so we can open up this Ninja Spinner box. I've had it for about a week, and we haven't opened one yet. Really want to open up one of those boxes when we get to 1,000 members. That's our next goal. We'd open up some Ninja Spinner, see what's going on with the new set. All you want is an ETB? Yeah, Mo, exactly. Literally. I think they turned their bots off, yeah, and they're not lining up. Like I said, at my Best Buy, no, the scalpers weren't there. They were all at the GameStop, though, but... Johnny, I bet you will find you some today, I would think. And even if it's at market price, booster box market price ain't looking too bad either, but I bet you would get you some. What was I saying now? Oh, I got a bunch of unclaimed giveaways real quick here, chat, or mostly unclaimed. Coin Junkie, if you're out there watching, if you could hit me up before I got to re-roll that. Thomas P, I don't know if you're here. I think you told me to hold that till you got some more stuff. Chaos, I forgot. I sent you a lot of stuff. You had too much. Rob, you had too much stuff. Crystal, you had too much stuff, so I got to hold that. None of these are actually making it to the camera, but Shungus, claim this giveaway, please. Sora HDK, this one's going to get given away next week if I don't see you. Sora HDK, hit me up. And D-Boy, you hit me up, but I didn't get your shipping info. Yeah, Mo, the thing is, though, like, I think at my Walmart, I think it's like $5.35 if I want a sleeve pack. The booster box is $200. It's cheaper than that or the same price. I think it just makes sense to be buying booster boxes right now. The ETB, not if you want to rip packs, but I'm pretty sure, my math could be off, but I'm pretty sure a $200 booster box is definitely under $6 a pack. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than most like sleeve prices and stuff that I'd find. Did I forget release day? Johnny, it was Friday. The booster bundles are $40. That doesn't make sense either, right? Because that's over $7 a pack. Yeah, not really. The booster box what makes the most sense. And as it should be. The more packs you buy, the cheaper the price per pack is. That's how it always used to be. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the market price isn't going to get down much cheaper than $200 a booster box, I wouldn't think. $6 a pack maybe, but the booster box would still be cheaper. Johnny, good news is it doesn't seem like a bad set to be spacing on. I don't know if there was any extreme demand. It seems like it would still be sitting there if you want to go check your stores today, or I bet you will find a bunch today. It's always a Friday, I know that much. It's every 2 months on a Friday? Every 3 months? How many sets do they make? Every 3 months, I think. Every 2 months. Every 2 months on a Friday. One of those two. And let's get going here with our deals video, gang. I do got to start here. A little bit of a, I don't know if a plug's the word for it, but one of the people in the Grass Gang here, Dylan, has wrote a book. Some people are different, and that is okay. Just wanted to plug it for him a little bit. Read the back of this here. If anybody has children, this journal is a way of walking beside my daughter as she learns how to grow, face the challenge of ADHD and ODD. It's a record of her struggles, her strengths, and the small victories that matter most by tracking her behavior with patience and love. I hope to better understand her world and support her in becoming her fullest self. It's like a little instructional, I don't even know. I don't have children, so honestly, I don't know exactly what is going on here per se, but I do know it is a book. Even if you just want to support Dylan specifically, if you do have kids, I think they would benefit. You would benefit. If you don't, then probably no reason to get it, but shout out to Dylan right there, $9.99 on the Amazon. And now over to ShinyPacks.com, the sponsor of our deals video here. What? All right, this I was not aware of. Apparently, they're going to be going live doing a rip and ship on YouTube. Was not aware of that. But ShinyPacks.us still has the $5 off Smokemon coupon. And the $250 free shipping. Now let's go see all the products and see what they got. Yeah, Flex, I don't mind it. I think the cards look okay. I think it's a small set. I think it's the worst mega set so far, but I think it's sitting on the shelves, which is good. I think it's pretty cheap, and I don't think the art's too bad. And the pull rates apparently aren't too bad either, so I don't really have many complaints. It's going to be a weird 2 months if nobody wants this set, though, because everything else is going to go crazy in price, and I didn't even think it was possible for things to go up anymore, but... The one bad news is, gang, now the hobby's so crazy, there's so many people, the money's going to go somewhere. It's not like everything's going to calm down. So Perfect Order will be cheap, but everything else is going to explode in price. I don't know what the set would be to start buying, but it's definitely something, and it's probably not Perfect Order. They were live last night, too? All right, shout out to Shiny Packs. What the hell was going on last night? Everybody was live. Pulley, what's up? Welcome in. And I don't know what this also means for Chaos Rising, but if I had to assume, people are going to maybe put some money into Chaos Rising now, even though, in my opinion, it looks just like Perfect Order, with maybe a better SIR at the top, but looking almost just like Perfect Order. Small set, not a lot of cards. Not very impressed by it. Okay. Right now, I don't know if any of our prices have really changed here. I do think the Ascended ETB has definitely gone over 120 right now. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of our Perfect Order money or the money in the hobby starts going towards Ascended, which you wouldn't think could get more expensive, but I bet you it will. Yeah, Puck, I think it is. I don't know many people who do think it's ugly. I definitely more agree with you than not. I don't like it at all. At least compared to, I don't know, some other Greninjas or what they could have did. Shrouded Fables Greninja is such a nice card. I don't know why most of the Greninjas don't look like that. Water Shuriken should be heavily involved in any Greninja card. But yeah, I think it will. And there's a gold Greninja, so yeah. How crazy, I'm not too sure though. Alright, unfortunately our Mega ETB has gone up on Lucario. This was something at some point, but now it's pretty much market price here. I mean, both of these a couple dollars under market. This was one thing I was shouting out on Friday. lot of Espanol if anybody's looking for it. A lot of Spanish packs here. There is none, Chris. Yeah, exactly. Puck's got you. Yep. Alright. Don't really know if we got much over at Shiny Packs. Shout out to them, and now they got a live rip and ship, which we'll definitely be shouting out. And we don't know if there's anything we'd like to buy today, though. We'll see. Depends on where everybody else is at in this perfect order, but as of right now, maybe not. But they will have a rip and ship tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Alright, start off with GameNerdz here. Very possible GameNerdz just hits right off bat here. We'll see. I mean, normally their prices are like $20 over market, but I'd like to think for perfect order they have a lot of it. And they know they can't charge too much for it, but we'll find out right now. Or they have none of it. Alright, not here yet. There it is. Alright, ETB for 80. Never mind. Over market. Good job. $40 booster bundle. Do they really not have boxes? Alright, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they don't have booster boxes. Oh, here it is. $220. Alright, GameNerdz, what are we doing? Over market price on everything over at GameNerdz. Solid. Surging Sparks ETB. Dude, those things have gone crazy. I think they're already back up to $90 or something, dude. We're like $70 a month ago, I thought. Black Bolt, too. Black Bolt's over $100. I don't know if they still have it here. I'll go back. If they still have theirs for $100, I'd probably recommend getting it from GameNerdz. The way these prices are looking, they probably don't. Yeah, they're at 120. GG's. All right. Safari Zone. Yeah, the way Ninja Spinners go into in Japanese, the price literally hasn't dropped and it's only going up. So if that's any indication of chaos rising, I mean, I think we can all safely say it'll be worth more than perfect order. Yo, this Paldean Fates case is actually pretty good, I believe. Gang, $1,400 for the whole case of Paldean Fates. I'm pretty sure now those are all over for $140 market on the Paldean Fates booster bundle. Might be under market on each one, plus you're getting the whole sealed display here. I also thought that thing was more money last time I stopped in. Where's the Paldean Fates pack specifically? Pack of, oh my god, it's almost $20 a pack? This is going to be more expensive than $151 for a much worse set. $143 on the booster bundle. Alright, the case is still the same price, so they got the case at market price. Never mind, I guess I'm slightly wrong there. For some reason, the individual bundles are worth a little bit more than the actual case. Pretty much the same money. $20 a pack is crazy. Shiny Pikachu's $54. It's the most expensive baby shiny, right? Dude, I think the most expensive card in Paldean Fates was $54 when this set came out. Pretty sure Bubble Mew was $70. Maybe Charizard was $100. Charizard used to be the most expensive. Good luck with that one, Puck. Yo, look at it. $350, and that ain't the Pokemon Center one. Pokemon Center one's almost $600. Alright, I mean, honestly, the way Paldean Fates is going, I'm pretty sure it was just $13 a pack about a month ago. If anybody does have $1,400, I can't imagine that's a bad investment. It literally looks like it's not going to stop. $151, it's looking just like that, and those bundles are about $200 each right now. Really don't think there would be anything wrong with that. It is pretty much market price, but Paldean Fates is going on a run right now. I'd imagine some money's going to be going there too. See if Mission Ready Collectibles got anything here. Not a lot at Mission Ready today. See what Pokene's doing. Some Japanese cards. Nile Zero at 70 and Chaos Rising over 90. Probably not. And to the English. First Makuita check lane of the day. Got $1 under market right now, almost $9. Case of ETBs. I do like this Meowth on the bench. They should have just gave him an IR at this point. They gave him the SIR. They should have just made this a card. I would have liked that. Chikorita, couple dollars under market, $22. Booster box over market. Sleep pack over market. What was the ETB at? ETB over market. All right, moving on from Pokene. Going over to Rare Candy. What do you got?
Do I look like I got some candy? No. Why y'all have my eyes for then?
There's that Phantasmal mini portfolio that's been sitting in everybody's Best Buy. Rare Candy selling it for $10. So whoever this is at Rare Candy. Poster collection of Ascended for $115. Dude, if we could still find these for $100, I think we got to start buying them now, especially with Perfect Order not really selling. I think the posters are probably a good time to buy it. Probably not for $115, but we can find them for $100 again today. $85 on the Ninja Spinner is not too bad. That will be happening today in a couple hours here. 3 hours, the Ninja Spinner. For $85. Oh, their Perfect Orders over market. Incredible. So far, we've been through 4 stores, and they're all over market on Perfect Order. I might be wrong, dude. We might have to go to Target, Walmart, and Best Buy. SmokeandMirrors. All Japanese stuff. Yep. Oh, Poke TCG. Well, somebody's selling out of their Perfect Order, I guess. Okay, booster box at 214 right now. Nile Zero at 64. This is still probably a great place to be buying Nile Zero. What's 5% off of 215? $12, something like that, $11. Close to $200 on the booster box, but you'd have to get the 5% off and then you wouldn't get the free shipping, so this probably doesn't make sense to be picking up here right now. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. On Friday, I'm pretty sure we found 2 or 3 stores at 200 or less. I'd be surprised if everybody went up when the market price went down, but maybe, I don't know. Not the best start so far, at least for Perfect Order. Ninja Spinner here at 87. I don't even know if Perfect Order is what we're looking for right now, but probably going to be the most affordable ones. What are we looking for today, gang? Oh, and Ascended. I forgot the rest of Ascended's coming out in a couple weeks, right? These, they don't have them here. The starter 4-pack collection boxes and the booster bundles coming out at some point in April. I really don't think that's going to chop the price, though, at all on most Ascended Hero stuff. Oh, $32? Okay. Maybe I'm bugging. Another store over market on the Perfect Order. What the hell? This is the mini portfolio right here. This is a pack of Phantasmal for $7. I think everybody hates these mini portfolios. I don't know who uses them. I think even kids hate these things, but it's a $7 Phantasmal pack, I guess. You could card a bunch of those if you wanted Phantasmal at only $7 a loose pack. Do I have any spare? Can't find any more. No, I don't, Chris. I can't find them either, dude. At least for under $50. Over to Paladin cards. Mega, yeah, hey, here we go. Paladin cards is the best ETB of the day so far. 35 on the bundle, too. Let's go. Check out the rest of this stuff, but Perfect Order looking pretty nice. Not a bad keychain either. Yeah, ETB and booster bundle here. Very good prices. Now, somebody already said this, but you do have to get to 300 free shipping, which would be pretty much be close to impossible, I would think. I don't know any of us that need this many ETBs. They are only $70 right now. Now, there's probably a $10 checkout, meaning you would be at 80 bucks if you just bought one of these. Booster bundle is $8 under market. And I don't think we've seen anybody under $40 yet today, so we'll definitely leave this open and see what happens. It's the best price 3-pack too, and the sleeves of Perfect Order for $7, which was market. All the Perfect Order is looking pretty good. Paladin cards seem to be the best store as of right now. Yeah, Chris, I don't think we'll find anybody selling them cheaper than 50 today. Maybe 45 before shipping. Double Infinity. Is this a mini portfolio display? $100 for the 12 mini portfolios of whatever that is, Phantasmal Flames. $7 check lane, the Makuita Perfect Order. That is very good. Now, Double Infinity, I think you got to pay both shipping and tax. Is this the card you have, Chris? Weren't you showing this off the other day? Pikachu at the museum? Somebody was just showing that card off. I think it was you. Apparently, that's a $50 jumbo. We just got some One Piece mixed into here or something. Damn, nice, Chris. That's wave 2 of Perfect Order. I don't think we're looking for that yet. Yeah, these things are coming out in April. Now, this is obviously wave 2, so we're not saying this, but just as an example, this is the next Perfect Order, this in the bundles, and that will be it, or Ascended Hero. This will be the next big drop. I think it's happening. This one won't tell us. I think it's April 17th. I don't know if anybody knows for sure. He's a jumbo, Mary. I am... Honestly, this in the posters, I really want. Everything they've been making for Ascended's been pretty cool, but I would really like to keep one of each of these sealed. Unfortunately, they seem to be about $40 or $50 market right now. And like everything that's happened with Ascended, anytime I see the market price and I think it'll drop, it hasn't. So I don't see any reason why I guess these wouldn't be 40 or 50, unfortunately, at release day. If we do find a good pre-order price, it's probably going to make sense just to jump on it. And if Perfect Order is going to be out and there's nothing else going on, people are definitely going to be looking for that. Booster box only $205 right now. That is pretty solid. $75 on the ETB. Now, one more time, Double Infinity, you normally have to pay both shipping and tax. So that would be pretty tough there if you are just buying one of these. Might not be the worst if you wanted to cart a crazy amount of booster boxes, but I don't know if anybody wants to do that. But we shall see. Maybe 205 is the best we can do today. Yeah, Puck, it is probably more, actually, because normally Double Infinity is normally a little bit cheaper because of their checkout and stuff. It might actually be maybe 60 or something. Wouldn't be surprised. I don't even know where that's from. Is that from the Van Gogh Pikachu? Alright. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if some of this money starts going into Journey Together now. It's pretty much the only Scarlet and Violet set that hasn't gone too crazy yet. And I'm pretty sure the ETB's already going crazy. It might be up to $100 bucks. I don't know how much crazier 151 could get, but I guess we'll find out. Over to the Coliseum. This could be another one too, dude. I was saying this on Friday. I would be buying these Premier Balls, specifically if you want to open Pokemon Go. I think it's the best way to be open in Pokemon Go, but even to hold it. I mean, it's a pretty awkward box to keep as a sealed collection type thing, but it's got 9 packs in it. I keep saying that. I'm pretty sure it has 9 packs. There are no descriptions on this website? What is this? There's no descriptions, and I don't know what the free shipping is. I think it's $150. Barbecue, do they have any Dragon Ball on their site? I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you. I don't even know what site you're talking about, probably. If you're talking about Double Infinity, but I know nothing about Dragon Ball. I do not look. It's busy, but only for 2 more hours? Oh, dropping by. Wrong, Lori's at work. I was wondering what the context was. I know, Lori. I think the MSRP was like $50 when it came out too. But if anybody wants Pokemon Go, it is apparently $9 or $10 market price just on the packs. This thing is, I think, 78 market or something like that. It's not very under market here. But I do think at some point you could get free shipping at the Card Coliseum. It might be $150 if I'm not mistaken, but I'd probably be picking these up. It's also hard to find. Not many people are selling Pokemon Go, even at market. Excuse me. I don't think this is a bad time at all to rip or to keep sealed. All this other stuff, probably not so much, but Dragonite Premier Ball over at the Pokemon Coliseum. Big fan. Now over to the Japanese shop, Korosseo. I don't know what's been going on here. This site was hitting for the first time when I first found it. This site was hitting every week. Now it's just dull. They don't change their prices. They don't change their inventory. Stuff just sits here at over market price. I don't like it anymore. Over to Top Shop Collectibles. Yeah, Puck, dude, I've been saying that the whole time. You're not wrong, and now I'm saying it again. And I have been right every time, and I haven't bought any for myself, but... Also, there's like, back, like, Pokemon Go is not that good of a set. It's a fun set. It's a cool set. They did the stuff with the Ditto. They got the Radiant starters. The Mewtwo's pretty sick, but not a very good set. Small set, too. But now that, like, there's so many new people in the hobby and stuff, now that just collectors and or, like, investors aren't buying cards and people who just want to have fun are buying cards, which is a good thing, Pokemon Go is a set where you can have fun. There's also a crazy amount of people who got into the hobby or just into Pokemon again with Pokemon Go. That's why I had bought so much of it when that set released, because I thought it would be very popular in the future. Unfortunately, I did not wait 10 years for that to happen, or however long I should have waited, but it's going to start going up, and that'll be in demand for a lot of people. Everybody played Pokemon Go at some point in their life. Also, Prismatic, now that they have text stickers here at $30, let's show you some of this Prismatic, because I'm pretty sure Prismatic is now $12 a pack. Just slowly been killing it. Maybe not slowly or quietly, but somehow the figure is still only at $200. Gangsta, is there a ball that has something good in it now? What do you mean, Gangsta? I don't know if we're talking about that Premier Ball or something different. Yeah, Prismatic is over $12 a pack. I don't know if it's ever been this expensive. Maybe when the set came out, but $12 a pack is pretty nuts. Thank you, Puck. You got one a couple months ago and pulled the Mewtwo? No way. Might be my favorite Mewtwo. A little cartoonish, but it's pretty sick. Yo, the ETB is actually down from $200 to $170. All right, maybe I'm wrong. Huh. All right, some of this stuff actually just stopped me in my tracks here. So, mini tins, I thought some of them were over $30. None of them are. Some mini tins even as cheap as $23. What happened to this Elite Trainer box? Yeah, it was $200. This was 3 days ago? I don't know, gang. Somebody, what do we think here? Is that not a time to be buying it if we could find them for $170? Why would it have dipped $30? What news have we heard? Only news I've heard is that they're making 1 million SPCs, which you would think would possibly impact the price, but... Where is the SPC? The SPC might be down too. I thought it went up to 400. It did, 390, and now that's down a little bit. What the hell's going on here? ET and EV, welcome in. Huh. Alright, one thing I was not expecting. I mean, every time I've checked Prismatic, the price has gone up. I was definitely not expecting some of this to be down. Why is the pack up? Wait, what? Okay, that can't be right. Yo, I forgot about that, Derek. Yo, you're probably right. That's the answer. Yep. That's okay. Now, Derek, this is making a lot of sense now, right? The ETB down to 170 because you can pre-order them at GameStop. I completely forgot to do that too. I hope it's not too late. I've heard they're going to have like a crazy amount of them. Apparently the pre-orders are open and as many as you want. That would explain that. And then the SPC, them making 1 million of those, that dropped price from 400 to 360. Now this is all making sense. There we go. Thomas just said the same thing. Yeah, dude, I forgot all about that. I still got to go get one if it's not too late. Did everybody go do that? Walmart dropped 2. 80. Walmart charged $80 for a prismatic ETB? No way. I didn't know Walmart was that bad. I mean, still a great deal on prismatic ETBs, but they're literally charging $25, $30 over market on an ETB now. I'm kind of glad we looked at that. I was not aware of that. Yo. Pulley, yeah, that does suck. I mean, this one, Pulley, you know, this one's so close to market. You know they're not going to do that. I mean, even if it goes back to 200. I don't think they'll be doing it for ETBs, but I definitely understand. Power to the players. That is horrible, Pulley. I don't like that. Jordan Miller, welcome in. GameStop had the other one on Friday. The big one, Thomas, the SBC. I think Best Buy had a lottery drop for that too recently, right? A bunch of people were talking about if they got it or not. Damn, dude, I gotta get back in the loop here, bro. I still have never owned or have an SPC. I want one so bad. I mean, I'm assuming with the million that they make that. Hopefully I'll have a good chance of getting one. Yeah, I know Best Buy did it. Yeah, I guess I don't know if GameStop did for sure. I didn't hear that. Maybe they had an invite to pre-order something. I mean, if they're making 1 million of them, I wouldn't be surprised. Are you talking about Best Buy, Thomas? Yeah, more than one would be solid too. Oh, yeah, you can't be talking about GameStop if it was $90. Then GameStop would have charged you more. Ain't no way. It sounds like Best Buy. That's MSRP. All right, TCGTrue is where we're at right now. Eric, they might have to. I'm actually curious what is happening right now at GameStop with Perfect Order, because I'm pretty sure their prices were terrible. I know the people in line, like when I was trying to get the promo card, everybody was buying the Ascended Hero Mini Tin, which was at $25, which is still crazy, but nobody was even buying their Perfect Order, because I think they were at least $80 on the ETB. $7 packs. So now I'm curious if that sits on the shelf, what they're going to do with Chaos Rising. But that would be pretty cool, Derek. I ain't mad at that. Walmart dropped 300 prismatic ETBs. GameStop's getting a bunch. And then there was another big drop 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that all explains it then. But regardless now of why the price has dropped, point being, if we can find these things for $170, do we not think this is a good time? Obviously, $150, I don't think anybody's going to argue with that one. But if we could find them for $170 today, should we not be buying it? Did you see the Giovanni collection? 25 packs of Ascended? Anthony, I did not. Is that some new Ascended thing they're going to be making for like a Costco or a Sam's Club? Yeah, GameStop ETBs are $150, which you might still be able to pre-order. Best Buy SBC 90, right? Jay, you won from TCGTrue? Yeah, I don't know how he sells his cards now, but I think it's all through Patreon. I've actually just wasted my time coming into here now, but if you join his Patreon, shout out to him. He's got a YouTube channel too. Go check out TCGTrue. I don't really know what to do here anymore for us, but apparently if you're on that Patreon and you do win, he does drop his stuff at MSRP. Maybe even under. Did you just say 145? Where was that comment? Possibly even under. I think somebody just said 145. Somehow hit 5 on Walmart for $70 the other night. 5 prismatic ETBs is crazy. Yeah, perfect order for 145. Yeah, Derek, that's what I'm waiting for to hopefully get my first one. I mean, between the two of them, hopefully I can find one. Giovanni collection with 25 packs of Ascended? Like a UPC? That's got to be nuts. 25 packs sounds crazy. I can't believe that's true. Pokemon's never made a product with that many packs in it. 16 or 18, I would think, would be the most. The Giovanni SPC for Ascended? I'd be surprised if they don't make something for Ascended where they just take all our money. Good luck, Mary. Yeah, Robin, you got to go in store. I think it's still good, though. You can't do it on the app. You never could. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I haven't found one thing at TCGTrue in months to shout out. But I do know if you're in the Patreon, he does hook you up if you win his raffle lottery thing that he does. But you do got to join the Patreon. Like most stores. Most stores have a membership nowadays. Power to the players. Yo, this Chaos Rising box is still here at MH Deals, gang. Nobody's going to be... I mean, nobody is cheaper than this. I'm not saying this box will not be cheaper than $240 come the time of release, but this is the best place to be pre-ordering it right now. Not saying to do it, but if you did want to, I don't think it's going to be better than MHDealsPlus. That's the only booster box where they got something, though. Yeah, I know. When he started, he hit me up. I was actually talking to him. I haven't talked to him since, but when he first started all this stuff, he hit me up. And I shouted out his video and everything. We got a lot of people over there into his Patreon for him. I've not heard from him since, but he's got a lot of people in that Patreon, and he does very good on his new prices. Oh, that's $1,000. Okay. See the one with Destined Rival ETB, Pokemon Ball combo? That does sound like a Costco Sam's Club thing. I did not. Yeah, it's very cool, Ann. I appreciate you telling me. I'll look into it. I'm not horribly concerned with it now. I'm sure it's not coming out for a long time, but it does sound very cool. Shout out to Giovanni. All right. Moving on from MH Deals. Maybe if you want a Chaos Rising booster box. I don't even know who had the best. I think that Paladin Cards might have had the best perfect order prices right now. We already went to Korosseo's. I mean, Pokenerds is probably only for their cool kids. Oh, is this one still up for everybody? I forgot about this one. I think this pre-order's up for everybody still. A couple people were ordering this the other day. I don't think you have to be in the collector club. Maybe they changed it now, but I know a couple people during my live stream were getting this one here. $300 for the ETB and the booster box. I mean, the ETB seems to be about $90 and the booster box seems to be $250, $260. That is a very crazy price. And then all this other stuff, anything else at a good price, you more than likely got to be in the collector's club, but this one might be good. So is this stuff just sitting here, Pulley? There's no way I could just buy a $40 Venusaur box, right? I mean, yeah, I don't know what to make of this other stuff. Thomas, you got one the other day? Yeah, actually, don't go to MH Deals. I take that back. This is the best thing to be pre-ordering. Oh, and the sleeves in the top loader. Can't forget that, too. We'll count that. I don't know what this means for the other stuff, but... I would be buying the Black Bull White Flare posters, obviously, or the binders, obviously, and the Venusaur box if I could. Yeah, I know you did, Robin. I think Pulley definitely got one. I think he's the one that told us. Okay, so the only thing that's really in stock is probably like these things here, or whatever's at market, or reasonable price. Definitely get this one, though. Since no one is a member, because there's no club. Or it's like Fight Club, and it's so secretive, Pulley doesn't even know. Oh, how's their shipping? Anybody remember? Is it free? Is there a checkout? Is there a tax? $300 even would be savage. Yo, ChampionTCG gang, I don't know how these are still here, but it's Temporal or Scarlet and Violet base for under $7 a pack. Sealed in the 3-pack. They've literally this 2 products have probably been here for over 6 months, but it'll be gone eventually. $10 flat, $3.10 out the door. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, most people are $2.70 on just the booster box. Thomas, we got it. Gang took care of it there. $10 flat. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna have to debate getting that one for myself now. Anybody think Pokemon Center is going to drop at any point, anytime soon? Do we think this week? I don't know what the hell's going on with Pokemon Center. Taco, let's go. 30th anniversary boxes with the Pikachu and some knockout collections. Nothing wrong with Dollar General when they got some. I think they're still at MSRP. And they got those coupons for the weekend or something like that. The $5 off on the weekend and $10 off. I'm getting very concerned with Japanese booster boxes that aren't specifically Nile Zero. All this older stuff. Maybe I'll look into some of these for the gang here. We need to buy some more Japanese boxes because we only have so many Nile Zero right now. Maybe this one. 63 is in our price range. I think about 65 is as high as we can go for right now. Yeah, Jordan, I guess so, dude. Poke Notify, I guess probably all these notification services, they are all in a tizzy, if that's the word. I don't know what that word means, but none of them know what's happening right now. And shout out to the PokeShopBST, dude. Literally like the best, cheapest prices online, at least as of Friday. They were at $180 on their booster box and $60 on their ETB. Rightfully so, have sold out. They are still at $40 on their perfect order bundle, and they have $100 free shipping, no tax. As of right now, I really don't think this would be a horrible checkout as long as you got over 100 and got 3 of them at least. I don't know if this is definitely not the best way to be opening perfect order, but if you did want some bundles here, best thing we found was $35, but there is checkout at $3. You need to get up to $300. 3 King Collectibles? I'll check that one out. Your GameStop still has the pre-orders? Yeah, dude, I feel like, obviously I don't think it's actually true, but I feel like they're doing like a print-to-order type thing. You know, like, I don't know, I think the pre-orders are like infinite. I'm gonna go over there today when I'm done here, because I gotta go out anyway. I'm gonna go get one locked in. They are gonna charge me today though, right, chat? I'm gonna have to pay $150 for something coming in like 2 months. $5 Cyber Judge for $60? Gengar, if you're chilling, are you going to be here this whole stream? I'll go check it out at the end. I feel like you might have mentioned that store to me before, but I'll check it out for myself. Derek, I don't know what you're talking about here. I mixed the context, but let me know. I talk a lot. I'm a little confused. Yeah, Taco, it's tough, dude. Did I type in Pokemon cards? Why is there books coming up? Oh, I'm still under books. That might be why. Let's just close that out. Then we'll come back to Amazon after. Yeah, Taco, it's tough, dude. One of my friends passed on an Ascended Hero ETB when it was $220 because of a little ding on the box, and now it's like 300 something. It's tough. I don't know. I never really personally cared. I never had too much difficulty like selling product because it had a little ding or something like that. For myself, I never really cared, but I don't know. You could be missing out on a lot of money because of a little tear in the box or something. Also, like if you go to a convention or something, I remember recently like somebody was selling back when the Evolving Skies ETBs were $350, somebody was selling a damaged, like a ripped one for $300. I mean, like you don't even take that big of an L. You do got to find the right buyer, but like a lot of people won't want it, but you can miss out on a lot of money missing something like Ascended Hero just because of a little ding. But it's tough. If you saw it in person, I don't know, you made the decision. I mean, it's tough, Taco. You know, a lot of people do want it minty and stuff like that, but there's also people who don't care. There's people that just rip. You would obviously have to take a discount. I don't think you'll ever sell something that's damaged for market price, but the discount like might like the way the box performs will probably outweigh the ding as long as you're not trying to sell it the next day. Just some thoughts there. But it will be harder to sell. I mean, it is a pain, and obviously you'd rather prefer minty. And I don't know where the market price is. If the thing's only 900 market price or something, then it's not that big of a deal, but going over to Walmart, which I don't think has anything yet. There's still this thing here, but somebody in the gang told me their horror story. They got their box and it was all beat up from this specific seller over at Walmart, but this would be the one prismatic product. GameStop ain't taking pre-orders. Best Buy ain't doing no lottery. I really don't think this thing will be printed, but specifically probably because of the pin and the figure. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think Pokemon would ever be making this again. Honestly, the most beautiful, the best prismatic thing they've made, too, in my opinion. Even more so than the SPC. Big fan of the Umbreon Espeon over that Eevee in the ETB SPC. Both of them, actually. I'm now just realizing the SPC and the ETB both have Eevee promos, right? I forgot about that, Taco. I always forget Celebrations has not Celebrations packs in there. I always forget that. Every Celebrations product, most of them, from my experience, have Darkness Ablaze, Battle Styles, Rebel Trash, but I did forget every Celebrations product does have normal packs in it, too. It must have been such a cool thing to open up. Prismatic figure box is gorgeous. It is hard to keep these boxes sealed. This thing's keeping any box sealed is terrible. Collection box wise, there's just so many ways for them to rip. The bottom tear, the top tear, you could damage the corners. They're so large. Hey yo, they're very hard to store away for a couple years. It's the worst product to keep sealed, but some of the most beautiful ones. Dude, I still remember, I probably have a short of me buying like close to 20 of these. And this was on sale at Walmart for Black Friday. That must have been the year I started my channel, like 2023 or something. Maybe even 2022. I went through all those boxes so quickly. It's crazy seeing it at this price right now. Still have a crazy amount of these Darkrai Jumbos still to this day. Such a cool box. Maybe even $20 at Walmart on Black Friday. This thing also has gone crazy. I'm pretty sure GameStop just scalped their own box. I'm pretty sure they put it on the site, took it off of the site, and now put it back for like $100 more. I think on GameStop you could buy them right now for $270 or $280. I feel like somebody should be looking into that. I don't know who, not trying to be a Karen, but I'm pretty sure they literally just took them off their site for a little bit so the price would go up and then relisted them for $100 more. Doesn't sound like they should be able to do that, but what do I know? That is one thing that is a little concerning with these retailers being able to charge over MSRP. If they get exclusive product like that, can't they just manipulate the market? If they take the product away, it will go up, and then if they just keep it in their warehouse and sell it again. That doesn't sound too good to me, but I'm not a doctor. All right, as for Wally today, I don't think they really have one product we want. Rocket boxes are hot. Those, the Moltres box, right, Derek? It's a terrible box to open up, too. It's a great box to keep sealed. It looks nice. It's fun to, like, actually open, but the packs inside and stuff are garbage. The reprints, the Moltres, which it's a beautiful Moltres, but if you already have it, why would you want that one? I don't know. The contents of the box I'm not a big fan of, but beautiful design. The way it opens up and stuff is all beautiful. It's actually not too large either. Hey, yo. Another pause, but... yeah. I mean, they're $220. GameStop took them away. They went up to $280, $300. GameStop put them back. See what Josh's cards got for us. Yeah, Derek, of course. Anything with a stamp promos, you open it for the PSA 10. Same with the Charizard UPC, same with the SPCs. Josh's cards, nothing at all. Yeah, Taco, it's nuts. I don't know who they got. They got somebody dedicated to pricing their Pokemon cards. It's crazy. And they do a pretty good job. They always come in like $1, like the perfectly under market. They seem to extract exactly the perfect amount of value they can before being completely unaffordable. Yo, I don't know if all these stores have been comfy and I don't know what's going on. Why are so many stores over market on this perfect order? Maybe they're used to this. We've seen one store go under market, maybe two. Ain't nobody gonna buy this stuff. Did we know about this tin? Is this supposed to come out with the Gengar? Yep. Oh, there we go. Scheduled release on these. Oh, this isn't until June. I got no idea, Pulley. If I had to guess, it's normally Mondays is normally the big day. Mondays is normally when people change their prices or stuff, but... I don't know. If I had a business, I'd probably be updating my prices. But yeah, probably not. I don't know who's taking the weekend off on a release day from Pokemon, though. Should be a good day to be active for your business. We'll find out tomorrow, Pulley. They can all shut me up tomorrow. Zulu's is moving or something here? I hope so. They have had nothing for a long time, and I like this store. Hopefully, they figure out what they got going on and get some product on the shop. I agree, too, Derek. I don't think it'll really go under that. I mean, it would be crazy. I don't think it's going to go to MSRP. And apparently it's a very good set for playability, which is also good for people who just want to play, now that they don't have to spend $12 a pack or whatever to get some cards so they can play the game, actually. I ain't opposed to that either. Here we go, though. The Stadium's still here. Check everything first, but... Stadium probably got the best booster box. This is under $200 if you get the... Somebody actually on my Friday video told me the promo code PAT10 is still working. So 10% off of 210 is $221 right there. That's $189 on the booster box. What is that? $7 off the ETBs, $63 ETBs. Actually, 10% off of this one's $36 there too. On all $200 free shipping. TCG Stadium will be the place to be buying perfect order today. We did find somebody. Marshall, please, I got you, dude. I figured I could do it myself, but then I figured it'd probably be easier to just hit you up and send you a couple dollars or something. But thank you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, too. Oh, Prismatic, Jay, all day long. Prismatic. I think Prismatic will get there first. I wouldn't be surprised if Perfect Order also gets there, but Prismatic will get there first, I think. Yeah, there we go. TCG Stadium is cooking with that 10% off. Everything here is on fire. There's nothing wrong with any of it. Even without the 10% off, I think it's still some of the best prices we've seen today, but all market price at least, if not under, and you could get 10% off of that market price. Pretty sick at the Stadium. Let's go. And Fortune Fire just sells simplified Chinese stuff now. Yep. Wait, what's this? Chikorita at $30? Nope. Bulba cards. Do like that Meganium, dude. Right, don't get distracted by the slab. Bulba's at $200, $199 still on his booster box, and $200 or $10 flat shipping. It's probably going to be hard to beat the Stadium, but this is the only person under a $200 sticker price of the day, I believe. Pretty sure he's been at that price for a while. I'm actually surprised. Not a bad booster box, but that Stadium is just coming in a little too good right now. Japanese products. I think that's a no on the Japanese stuff. All right, conradsvault. I think I just saw a PC perfect order ETB. POPC for 130. Nope, never mind. That's 220. Okay, nope. What the hell did I just see on that homepage? Let me go back to the homepage, see what I was looking at. Okay, no, I'm just wrong. These glasses ain't working. It's still 220. Moving on. Going over to Amazon, not book section. Celebrate your birthday like a champion. I will. Robin, I think so. I do think they charge tax. Dude, I think I'm about to stop. There's like 5 or 6 websites where I really don't even know if it's worth my time anymore. Amazon being the #1. I don't know if I've ever seen anything here. If I do, it's normally in stock for like 4 seconds. I don't even know if there's a point to stopping into Amazon anymore. Probably not, right? And half the people are like scams or stuff anyway. Where else are you going to find this Pikachu watch, though, is the real question. Alright, we're leaving. Sakuras. Still nothing in stock at Sakuras. Nothing new. You might have missed Galactictoys. They do charge tax at the stadium. Maybe I'm wrong then. I forgot about tax, honestly. Maybe Blowout Cards is cheaper for the booster box at $1.99 and $10 flat shipping. Marfia, welcome in. I mean, the 10% off should be covering most, I would imagine, most sales tax and probably a little bit. The ETB is definitely solid there, though. I don't think we could beat that ETB even with the tax. Okay. Now, spoils and loot for probably no English cards. Yep. They're at $115 on their Ascended ETB. I don't think we've seen anybody cheaper than that right now. I know last week on Friday, I'm pretty sure like Chief Pokemon or somebody might have had them for $105. But as of right now, this is the cheapest price we could find on this. Plus, they do like all this weird stuff. They got refer a friend for a $5 coupon. They got $5 off for first-time customers. They do $200 free shipping. There's probably a lot of ways for this to be something to buy here. Especially if you could be getting them for like $110 and free delivery. Gem Volume 4 is now down at $35 here if anybody wants it. Even cheaper. That's probably about as cheap as I've ever seen Gem Volume 4. Honestly, just thinking about maybe... Is this one specifically Bulbasaur? No. Never mind. Would be one way for me to get this at an affordable price. I just want the Bulbasaur.
I love you.
Mafia with 5 to the grass, gang. Appreciate you, Mafia. Thank you, buddy. Do I got a count? I got a count up here. Let's go. Mafia with the first donos of the day. Thank you, Mafia. 5 bomb to the grass, gang. 886 on the road to 1K. Appreciate you, dude. Gave into the Ascended bundle of GameStop for 60. Yeah, it's not bad, Jay. I mean, I wouldn't mind that at all. I think TCG players got them at like 70 bucks right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? GameStop knows how to price their stuff just about perfectly. Alright, Poke Legends. Another store where I know he drops some stuff that's pretty good, but I always just waste my time stopping in here. Luckily, it's all organized and quick, though, so it doesn't take me too long, but... Over at Real Good Deal. Now, this place doesn't charge shipping, but they are at $210 on their booster box. $200 free shipping, and they don't get charged tax, I mean, but they are at $210 and $80 on the ETB. Still got their Flames building battles for like $8 under market. Loose packs for $6. Yeah, Taco, I did forget about that. If you can find Mega Dream at $85 or less, I think it's a pretty good purchase. I don't know how that thing isn't $100. How Mega Dream is less expensive than Ninja Spinner blows my mind. I don't understand it. It can't even be just because of Greninja, right? Because, I mean, there's Dragonite and Gengar in the other one. I don't get it. But I would be buying Mega Dream for $80 or less all day. $85 or less all day. Even $90 if you really had to. Good luck, Chris. Yeah, so Zardcards over here canceled one of my orders. They had some Japanese booster boxes, which they haven't relisted, so I will give them that, but they had like a Wild Forces and Paradox, like whatever the Paradox is in Japanese. They had 2 of them for $110. I bought 3 bundles of it. They canceled my order, told me there was an issue, and then they haven't responded to me since. So I'm not a fan of that at all, and I just wanted to check some things, but mostly just stopping in here to vet that. I don't like it, Zardcards. Back fresh. $73.87 on the ETB, very specific price. Hot off the press. Okay. MSRP drops a reel if you're a VIP. There we go. Honestly, this is another store where I just checked that homepage, and all of this is just a waste of time. I don't think I've ever found anything in this actual Pokemon card section that I wanted to buy. Sometimes their exclusive deals are good. Sometimes. I don't think today is the day, though. Next one, Collector Store. We'll decline the cookies. How about it? Wait, what was on that homepage? They've had both of those here for a while. Their poster's at $110. We gotta go check the card manager shops where we really gotta go. Stop messing around here. price on the Destined Rival and Ascended Hero ETB is crazy. I can't believe both of them are that much and they keep going up. Posters here for $110 with free shipping. All right. Let's go to some of these good stores first. Chief Pokemon, let's see what he's got. Oh, he sold out of the nice Ascended Hero ETB. Damn. Might have sold out of all his good stuff. Damn, the Chief is out of the goods. All the Chinese, Japanese boxes here. Poster at 110 at Chief. I mean, honestly, we'll go check the card manager shop, but if they don't have their posters anymore, this definitely wouldn't be too bad with the free shipping over $175 and the $10 off for the referral code thing. Could get them at $105 plus free shipping. Yeah, Sorbies, nobody's had an issue yet. Maybe it's because of the weekend. Did you order from them? That's your first time ordering, I would assume? What's up, Chris? First partner, 110. Who the hell's doing that? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about anything, Sorbies. Yeah. I've probably had at least a dozen people tell me they ordered from them. Everything was good. Yeah, they're still here. Still in stock, dude. Never mind. Buy them here. $100. What was the free shipping again? Do you know? Yeah, it's the best place to be buying a lot of stuff. As of today, maybe just this, but this place has been an incredible store since somebody recommended it to me. And the free shipping's at like 100 or 150, something like that. And they're limiting people to 3 a week, which I also like, so. Damn, dude, I'm going to have to decide. I don't know if I got enough money. I'm going to have to pick between buying 3 of these or buying 2 prismatic ETBs at GameStop. What should I do here, gang? Nice, Sorbies. I've also been hearing people tell me they buy 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure they do a good job of making sure you get 1 of each, which is also very cool. Huh. Honestly, I think I'd rather have these. Prismatics probably makes more sense, but I think I'd rather have these if I did have to choose between the 2. And I don't think I got $600 to spend today. Perfect order box at $220. I would not be surprised if on Monday they drop that price, but we'll have a deals video out to find out. I don't think their Rivals bundle's too bad. I'm pretty sure that thing got up to over $55. Might even be close to $60 right now. Robin, I've actually never... I don't think I've ever shopped here myself. I'm not too sure. If there's not, this place would be even better. Yeah, Jay, I mean, it'll slow down for perfect order. I think it's going to just drive the prices of everything else up, unfortunately. So it depends what you're looking for exactly. But if you just want to rip packs of the new set at affordable prices, it's very good. I think if you want anything else, it's probably all going to go up in price now because they have money's going somewhere. Papa Smurf said flip a coin. I don't know if I could do that. I would much rather have these, honestly. I'm not a fan of Prismatic. I hate that set, to be perfectly honest. I don't think the Evolutions are good. I think there's some good SIRs, but it's a horrible set to open up. I like sets that are fun to open up. And Prismatic is definitely not one of them. I'm also used to Evolving Skies, which I think were unanimously much better Evolutions. Ascended I like. And I also like Lucario and Gardevoir and the Megas and the poster and the promos. I like everything about these. It's the worst set to open up, possibly ever. Because there's no IRs, which once I realized that, I understand it more. But there is 100 SIRs and it's 1 in 45. It's a very good SIR pull rate. I've still never pulled an SIR once. Not fun. It is the complete opposite of Crown Zenith. Alright, trading card market. We'll see if there's anything we could do with this $10 coupon. I don't really think so. I mean, the store of the day is TCG Stadium, gang, if anybody is looking for perfect order. That's what I'm saying, right, Crystal? Thank you. Gotta be a lie. And there's like 50 of them in that set. Welcome in, Crystal. Thank you for the support. Hills Wholesale Gaming. We need some help here, gang. Start looking through these numbers with me. Let's see what we can find. No crossed out numbers, right? No technical sale prices. Normally means we probably won't find anything. It's your boy. What's up? This is not Opossum Bud's live stream, though, but welcome in, it's your boy. Where's his perfect order at? It's probably not. Maybe he didn't update the prices yet. Alright, these are about the same perfect order prices as before. Gangstar, Games. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. That card got scalped ASAP. That was the thing to be doing this Friday, was going to stand outside of GameStop. I don't know who's buying it for that much money, but... Also, Hot Topic has promo cards. Completely forgot about that. Hot Topic and Barnes & Noble. I don't know if anybody had any luck there. My Best Buy didn't have any. I can't imagine any of them are going for that Gengar price, though. I think they're probably going for 15 or 20, which is still pretty crazy. I mean, they still have the sleeve case of Stellar Crown, the sleeve case of Twilight, both at 900. The box of White Flare binders, they're only $50 a box. I don't know if the Black Bolt ones are still here. Horrible site to look at, but a pretty good place to shop. I also don't know about this Obsidian Flames build-in battle for 400, but I feel like this has got to be something at some point soon. Yeah, Jay, I think that's the same one as Hot Topic. Yeah, Smoke, she's gonna spend that money though, dude. Welcome in. I'll check some Obsidian Flames real quick. Yo, it's $10 a pack? What? $10 a pack, sleeves for 11, booster box 350. This thing has build a battle. Anybody in here actually know? Does this thing have build in battle or 10 individual build in battle boxes? So it doesn't actually have the build in battle stadium? Then where the hell does the build in battle stadium come from? Build in battles right now 43. I want to see if they don't have the sealed box here. Oh, here it is. Wait, what? Build in battle display of Obsidian for 350. Okay, so I probably don't buy the one from Hills for 400, right? Where is that happening at 350? I'd be buying one of those. Oh, they're all about 400 here, though, on wherever these are being sold. All right. Moving on from Hills, we are close to closing it out here. We got 3 stores left. Rip and Chip Arena. Okay. No Rip and Chip Arena. How about DJs? DJ got some perfect order in, I thought. Still has some of these like slightly damaged Phantasmal ETBs for what is $10 under market, if not 15 bucks. Oh, he doesn't have perfect order? There it is. Case of perfect order for $12.80, so it'd probably be about $1,300 at checkout. And $2.15 a box right now. No ETBs. DJ's been going live like at the end of every one of my live streams. I see him live last week or this week. Man has been doing a lot of live streams. Shout out to DJs. Royal Sakura. Where are we at? Triple whammy. Don't remember. Anybody remember what packs are in these triple whammies? I feel like it might have been like Surging Sparks stuff. Can you go live all week in the morning for Chaos Rising pre-orders? No. I didn't get the Best Buy invite, no. I didn't even try for it. I completely forgot. Sounds like a lot of people got it. And I don't know what you mean by go live for the Chaos Rising. Like sit live streaming and waiting for the queue to drop? That I will not be doing. I go live 5 times a week. I don't know if I can go live any more than that. Definitely gonna try, but I don't think it'll be to sit in a PC line. I don't know what's happening with Chaos Rising though, dude. It's pretty crazy. The Raikou 2-packs here for $15 with 1 Phantasmal, 1 Mega. Also, I think this is one of the cheapest Perfect Order 3-packs. Yeah, I think I know both. Honestly, I thought they were both the same person, to be honest with you. I know a couple people do that. It doesn't seem like a very entertaining live, but I'm sure they're entertaining people. I have not watched them, but I don't know why sitting in a queue is something people would watch. But I know there's a couple people that do that. I think they get thousands of views too, so shout out to them. I mean, they're doing something right. Paradox Twilight? $21? I'd probably take that. Most of the stuff at Royal Sakura's is always good. I don't think there's anything at a very bad price. This might actually be the cheapest pin collection we could find today. $6.50 on a sleeve pack of Perfect Order might be the cheapest sleeve pack of the day. Most people were at $7. Definitely a couple things at Royal Sakura's, and check out these Japanese packs. And I don't know, dude. I've never seen. I can't believe what's happening with it. I mean, I think, dude. Apparently people don't agree. I think that Charizard's one of the best Pokemon cards I've ever seen. I think it is clearly the best one they've ever made in Mega. Honestly, can't even think of many Scarlet and Violet cards I like more than that, or Sword and Shield. I don't see why it would ever go down, and now that people are scalping the boxes, or buying the boxes, and they're $400 a booster box, it's little to no chance it'll go down. I think it might make more sense to buy that than sealed Phantasmal, but I don't know. I'm not very up to date. Like, I don't have a lot of money myself, so those type of things don't really concern me too much. I look more into the cheaper stuff, if you will. But I heard that card's almost 2K already. The booster box is $400. I don't know. I'm blown away. Phantasmal sucks. Horrible set. Not fun to open up. All the cards in it aren't good, or there's not a lot of cards in it. Piplup solid. Wigglytuff Dugong are nice. I mean, the IRs are okay, but it is not that good of a set. The SIRs are trash. It's very weird. But that Charizard is top notch, and it's Charizard, so. Alright, and then 763 Collectibles. I do like this store, but I don't understand how I'm supposed to navigate it at all. I don't really know what I'm looking at, and I can't go through 12, 20 pages, so we'll go through a couple real quick. Appreciate the weekly hey, spoovers. Have a good weekend, buddy. I don't know, gang. I'd be surprised if anything drops. Also, like, now that it's been 18 months, not that I've been in the hobby for, like, I mean, I was as a kid, and then for a little bit in, like, the 2016s, and then I have been since 2022, but this stuff ain't gonna change. The hobby is it's not just scalpers, it's not just rip and ship. There's a lot of people in the hobby, too. It's a perfect storm, but things ain't gonna drop. Even if market prices crash on, like, perfect order, the money's gonna just go somewhere else. There's never gonna be a point where everything just crashes, at least drastically. There might be a point where things go down. Maybe the Charizard could go to 1,500 worst case, but if you hold that card long enough, it'll be thousands and thousands of dollars. I think it's unprecedented right now. And it's been 18 months. We've all been waiting for the crash to happen, so I don't even think it's gonna happen if there is one. Everybody gets hate, dude. I mean, it seems like everybody mostly just blames scalpers, but it's a combination of everything. I've been to a lot of card shows. These card shows have never been more popular. Even my Perfect Order release day, there was 100 people in line for this trash set. I mean, there's just too many people now. Which is good for Pokemon. I don't mind all these people getting into the hobby, but it's rough. All right, gang, go to TCG Stadium today. That's the news of the day. This is the only store we really have up. If you want Perfect Order, go here. That's what I'm saying, Eric, right? There was that Christmas time, which I don't even think was a crash so much as I think people were just trying to compete for Christmas sales, honestly. Because as soon as Christmas ended, the competition ended and prices went back up. Just like that Black Friday Christmas. I mean, that's probably what we got to look forward to this year, too. But if you want Perfect Order, which I believe is about the only thing we could find today that actually makes sense to buy. If you want it, TCG Stadium is the place to be buying it. Pretty much all of it here. I mean, Eric, that was the closest to a crash we've seen in 18 months. You're not wrong, dude. Hey, Derek, I mean, it's just too popular, dude. The more people that get involved, the more scummy things are going to happen, the more people try to scheme. That's not a bad idea at all, Thomas. I don't know if you're crazy enough to crack it and try to send it to PSA, but that's not a bad idea at all. Also, scummy stuff's been going on in this hobby ever since, I mean, when I was a kid, back in 2000, people were making fake packs. People were like, this thing with Pokemon, this has always been around. Even buying stuff to resell it, that has always been something in the hobby. Reselling Pokemon cards is nothing new. There has always been scalpers at some point. JC with 1 to the grass gang. Welcome in, JC. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, Jay, you're not wrong, dude. It's nuts. I mean, Pokemon's always been like that, but specifically now, you're not wrong. A person stole a little kid's binder? Yeah, I mean, obviously that is disgusting. That's the other thing. I mean, with all this popularity comes all these break-ins now that we're seeing and stuff. All the card show people stealing. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely rough. I can't say the hobby's in a great place, but it is the most popular, and it is good to have new people here and a lot of people and a lot of popularity. But with that comes a lot of terrible things. But Perfect Order over at the TCG Stadium. That's the deal of the day. That's where to go. Maybe Paladin cards, but I mean, I don't think anybody's going to really beat that checkout at TCG Stadium. They do have the 3-pack here for 20 bucks. Enough for me. It's your boy for the Ascended Hero ETB at my Best Buy. Yes, there was more people for the Perfect Order drop than the Ascended ETB. For that poster and the pin collection and the first partner, no, there was about 200 people in line. And this week it was only about 100. Also brings a lot of good things. That's right, Eric. I mean, there's more people on YouTube. Community's growing. It's also a lot of good. Little bit of bad. I agree, it's your person. I love that ETB. I think they did very well. Honestly, I don't mind any of the ETBs they've made recently. But yeah, it looks very cool in person. I like it. I want to get the Pokemon Center one. Yeah, Derek, not a bad idea, dude. Honestly. I mean, it does seem very concerning. Luckily, I don't really have anything, so... There ain't nothing really I got for people to take much. I do have a lot of loose packs, I guess, but... The extent of my sealed collection is half behind me. 3 Bulbasaur boxes. I got a couple ETBs. 2 ETBs of Evolving Skies from the 12 I used to have. And then some of the new stuff, but I don't have too much going on here. Try not to let the bad ruin the good. That's right, Eric. I mean, dude, you just don't watch any of those commentary videos that exclusively cover the bad news, you'll be okay. And I don't know who needs to keep watching scams on whatnot. I know they're entertaining, but have we not seen enough of people fighting in lines and enough of whatnot scams to stop watching this stuff? I don't like watching any of the negativity. It's not good. Try to keep it positive. Sealed booster box of Phantasmal for $340. Yeah, that's crazy, Thomas. Honestly, dude, I remember, there's probably a deals video from 2 months ago of me finding Phantasmal at $250 and saying not to buy it. I would not be surprised if I said that in one of my deals video probably this year. And boy, was I wrong. Nostalgianomics and Team Rocket Joey to fight already? I like Nostalgia, dude. I mean, every now and then he'll give a quite hot take, but I do like him. I think he is very smart, and I don't know if anybody works harder on YouTube right now. I thought I make a lot of content. I can't even keep up with that guy. He's live every single day. I'm live. He makes videos every day. He also seems to be quite smart. Shout out to him. Sometimes he says a couple crazy things, but we all do. Appreciate you stopping in, Evolve Trades. Not really, but we're done here, dude. We're going to go see the Pack-A-Day Squad or somebody, whoever's live. Yeah, Funk, I saw that, but that comes out to... I mean, unless you don't have the money for a booster box, but that comes out to like $215 a booster box, and we just found them for like under $200. So it makes more sense to just buy the booster box. Yeah, I like Nostalgia, dude. He also, I mean, like I said, I'm sure he gives a hot take every now and then, but he also doesn't make that negative content. He just gives his opinion on the market and stuff. I'm tired of seeing people fight or hearing people's opinions that I wasn't asking for. But I do that too. What are you going to do? Alright, gang. That is going to do it. I mean, I do have the not good stores. And Gengar, if you're still here, I wouldn't mind checking out that one store with the Japanese things you were saying. Like, I was just watching some people talk about Coop because he's selling his signed card and stuff. That was kind of where I lost it. Then I was like, alright, dude, I'm done with all this. I don't know if it's definitely not the fanciest thing to be doing. I don't think I agree with selling your signature for $100, but I also do not care if you think it's right or not. Let the man live. It's not like he's scheming people. Yeah, I'll give you that one, Chris. That I don't know. Rudy's definitely the OG. Shout out to him. 3 Kings collectibles. Where am I at right now? Let's just run through this one. Nope. All right. 3 Kings. He does too, Chris, but he's selling it on his website. He's got like some custom cards. He's selling 2 custom cards and his signature for $100. Which I'm not saying I agree with, but I also don't think that at all makes him a bad person or he doesn't have a right to sell his signature. I don't know why anybody would think otherwise, but you can buy his signature now on 2 custom cards. Dude, I thought that was my computer. What is this? Is that a poop stain on the Scarlet and Violet ad? That's not my computer. What is this? Yeah, exactly. I think if you go to the show, I don't think he's going to stop signing cards for kids or stop giving things away. And it's probably a little bit too much money, but he's also very popular, dude. And he's not forcing anybody to buy that card, I don't believe. I don't know how people would think that makes him a bad guy or whatever. What are these poop stains on this website? What is all this? I don't know. For Coop Chris, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure people are. He's giving people the option, dude. He ain't forcing anybody to do it. English cards first, Gengar. Then we'll go to the Japanese section. These poop stains are distracting me here. Yo, even some of this English stuff. Azure Legends tin? Did you say the shipping was $10 flat? Yeah, my autograph's free. Anybody show up to my live stream. Not that anybody... Well, I guess it is quite. People do want it, but I do not charge. Less in demand, though. I don't have a million followers. Yeah, some of this stuff is pretty good just in this English section. I'm liking some of this. Let me pop on... we're throwing it into queue here, dude. $50 white flare binder definitely isn't too bad. Either of these mini tins, I don't... Well, regular tins. I don't remember ever seeing Azure Legends tin for $30. This was the Surging Sparks Journey one, which I don't really know if I would still want to be buying it for this price, but as soon as these came out, this was right when all the madness started. Pretty sure it's Sparks and Journey in here. Yeah, Gengar, I'm just messing around. I think it's just a little design here, but it does look like some skid marks. Azure Legends tin or the Charizard. I don't think we saw anybody under $30 on the Charizards either. And I don't know where Primal Clash is, but those cards look sick, dude. That's drawing me in right now. Primal Clash pack's looking nice. Yeah, Chris, he was at the Collecticon here, too. Yeah, the line was nuts. He had the biggest line out of anybody. I mean, Jason Page, Waka Flocka, you name it. Weird lineup, but... yeah, the line is crazy. I don't know, he just seems like a good guy. He makes a lot of content. And he gives stuff away. I don't see why he wouldn't be popular. Alright, Gengar, so we still have some Cyber Judge here. I appreciate it. Actually, I think the Heat Wave's pretty good price here on the Heat Wave, too. The Crimson Haze, not too bad either. Battle Partners, I'm pretty sure 85's a little steep on that. But yeah, maybe the Cyber Judge, I'll look into that. Go through a couple not good stores real quick. Got all the wild forces. Right. I can't believe Mega Evolution's over $300 a box already. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about Perfect Order, dude. Maybe the money will go there. $82 Mega ETV is not too bad. There's only one left, and I'm sure you'll get the Gardevoir probably, so maybe not. Check one more. Okay. Flipside Gaming. There we go. I mean, that's something over at Flipside Gaming. Enter for your chance to win a free booster box from Pokemon Perfect Order. But I feel like that wasn't worded right. From Pokemon Perfect Order. Regardless of the wording, gang, I might as well hop in here. I don't know the extent. I don't really know what they're doing, but it popped up. Might as well try to get a free booster box. There was a second page of English. Is it worth going back, Gengar? Site normally not the best. That's why it's not in the good tab, but they are doing a free booster box giveaway, I guess. Loose packs is where you go if you got tens of thousands of dollars. Over to Zardcards. Zardo cards. Sealed product. What happened? View all sealed product. Oh, right. Yeah, this site is crazy. Don't they have... Are they having sales? There's that flash sale that they have all the time. Another one for Gangsta. All right. Chinese and Japanese stuff over at Poke Unlimited? Maybe. Why is Ninja Spinner worth more than Mega Dream? Somebody's got to explain it to me. I don't get it. All right. Wherever we are, Cat Collectibles. Dang. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Not really a sale on any of this perfect order stuff. Nate, appreciate you subbing. Thank you, buddy. All right. Yeah, gang, that's going to do it for today. Do I maybe have one more store here? $500 free shipping. Jeez. I don't know if they got enough Pokemon cards for us to spend $500. Probably not. A lot of people selling this 3-pack at $30. That is pretty crazy. Hopefully that stops. All right, gang. I think that's going to do it here. Yeah, I guess, Eric, but why? I don't know. Why is there not? And Ninja Spinner's a main set, so I would think there's more of that than there was Mega Dream. I don't know. Something I'm missing. All right, I'm gonna go try and find us somebody to go raid here. All right, it's gonna be Hard J, I think. It's been a minute since we went over to Hard J's. EDF is also live. All right, gang, I set up a raid over for Hard J doing his rip and ship and his, I believe he's doing his giveaways still, though. Yeah. Very popular. I got some phone calls to take. All right, gang, that's going to do it for another deals video. Thank you guys for being here today, hitting that like button, hanging out with us. 47 likes, I guess we'll take it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you to JC and Mafia for the gifted memberships to the Grass Gang today. Always appreciated. Everybody for hanging out, hitting the like. Deals video will be out tomorrow, just like usual, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then our live stream should be the same. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, about 4:20 p.m. Eastern, live on the table, giving away cards, ripping packs, all that we do on the table. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out. If you are chilling on YouTube, wouldn't mind hanging out, go over to Hard J's, drop a Grass Gang, do a proper raid over there on a Sunday, would be appreciated. And I'll see everybody tomorrow or Tuesday at the live stream.